Here's something that surprises people. When you run delete or update in Postgres, it doesn't actually remove rows. It just marks them as dead and leaves them sitting there. The cleanup happens later, and that's what autovacuum is for.
Wait, so deleted rows are still sitting there taking up space?
Yep, exactly. There's a good reason Postgres works this way, and autovacuum is what keeps it all under control. Let me show you how it works. Postgres uses MVCC, multi-version concurrency control. When you update a row, it doesn't overwrite the old one. Instead, it writes a completely new version and marks the old one as dead. But here's the thing. It doesn't remove that dead version right away. Other transactions might still be reading from an older snapshot, and they need to see it.
So every update is really an insert plus a dead tuple?
That's exactly right. Same thing happens with delete. The row gets marked dead, but it stays in the table until vacuum comes along and reclaims that space. Autovacuum has 4 main jobs. First, it reclaims space from dead tuples so new rows can reuse it. Second, it runs analyze to update the planner statistics, keeps your query plans accurate. Third, it prevents transaction ID wraparound by freezing old XIDs. And fourth, it updates the visibility map, which speeds up index-only scans.
Transaction ID wraparound sounds serious.
Oh, it is. If you hit the wraparound limit, Postgres will shut itself down to protect your data. Autovacuum prevents that by freezing tuples once they're old enough. It's not something you want to ignore.
How does autovacuum know when to run?
It watches the dead tuple count. By default, it kicks in when dead tuples exceed 50 plus 20% of the table's total row count. That's autovacuum vacuum threshold plus autovacuum vacuum scale factor times the number of rows.
So a 10 million row table needs about 2 million dead tuples before vacuum kicks in?
Yep, exactly. And that's why big, busy tables often need tuned thresholds or more aggressive settings. The defaults can let bloat grow way too large before vacuum even starts. You can check dead tuple counts and the last autovacuum timestamp in pgstat user tables. If you're seeing tables with high dead tuple ratios or the last autovacuum timestamp is really stale, you probably need to tune the scale factor or threshold on a per-table basis.
And that alter table makes autovacuum run more often for just that table?
Right. Lowering the scale factor to 0.05 means it'll trigger at 5% dead tuples instead of 20. So vacuum runs sooner and bloat stays smaller. By the way, my DBA's free health check continuously monitors dead tuple ratio and bloat across all your tables. It hands you the exact vacuum verbalize or reindex command to run. It also detects when autovacuum is falling behind or stuck.
What goes wrong with autovacuum in practice?
Most often, it just can't keep up. Your write rate is higher than vacuum's throughput, so dead tuples pile up faster than they can be cleaned. Long-running transactions are another killer because vacuum can't reclaim any tuple that's still visible to an old snapshot. You'll also see vacuums that get throttled by cost limits and take forever to finish, or bloat that just grows and grows until the table is mostly empty space that can't be returned to the OS without a full vacuum.
And if XID wraparound hits?
Postgres will stop accepting writes to protect itself. My DBA forecasts that with a days to limit countdown and generates a recovery script if you're getting close. Connect your own database in a few minutes and my DBA starts tracking dead tuples, bloat, autovacuum lag, and XID age continuously. You'll get a first health report almost immediately, and it grows into a full 16-domain assessment over the first week. After that, a fresh report lands every week automatically. It's free, and you get the exact runnable fixes. Head to mydba.dev to start.